Well, it's the multitude of techniques that you learn in a short period of time, and they are proven, and they are also, you're also able to repeat them over and over and over again.
Having somebody there to bounce questions off of. They're there to hold your hand. You don't have to make the mistakes that other people make. And they have this great saying, when you're in a fog, you can't see through the fog. So they help to blow that fog away and make things very clear.
Being able to have experts to sit down and actually help me walk through a deal and give me their impression as to whether or not they do it. It's invaluable. If you're new, it's invaluable. If you've been in the business for a while, you may be looking at things in a very stale fashion. So it's also invaluable to have someone that's been through many different aspects of the industry to help you think through to get you to the next level.
Well, if we have questions any day of the week, pretty much any time, we can contact our coach, and there's usually a fairly quick response. And there's support all along the way in helping us decide what our, helping us make our plan and stick to it.
I can tell you that the investing I've done in the last 4 years, getting into real estate and winging it, I've learned more in the last 4 months from dealing with seasoned investors and mentors and knowing the right ways to approach things and the wrong ways to approach things. And it's just, I don't know how many different ways to explain just the differences made in me from developing websites, networking with people, presenting yourself, and in a whole, presenting a business to someone where in the past I would have had no idea where to start.
It's bringing my visions to actually produce results. Basically, I as an entrepreneur has a vision and I have the caliber, the energy to follow it. But sometimes I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing. And having a coach, basically, especially an experienced coach, to guide me makes a big difference over somebody who thinks that they're an entrepreneur but don't have the same guidance and I would say accountability as well.
I think the personal one-on-one experience, having a handheld coach with you is probably the paramount difference between an uncoached session. I think it helps to alleviate any fears that you might actually have going into an unknown business if you haven't tried it before. In my case, I haven't ever tried it before, but I believe with the Top One coaching, this is the fastest, quickest, most effective way to obtaining the financial goals in an area that I am not that familiar with.
I believe that coaching and mentoring before I actually got involved in this program was something I intuitively knew about, but not actively pursued. And I've actually gone through a lot of training courses in my career as a professional, being in engineering and in sales and marketing. But most of those courses are around, here's specific, A to Z types of how to go do something. At the end of that, you really don't have anything other than your own to go back and figure out kind of what to do with the information. And one of the things that's really opened my eyes about this particular program is that there are a number of mentors and coaches in your life, and not really paid a lot of attention to them. So I think what it's caused is it's an active pursuit now of not only just in business and my career, but personal coaches for all types of aspects. So I think it's just brought to life. It's kind of the obvious. It's things that we have not done before in the past that I believe that it's made me look further into the aspects of coaching and mentoring, and I'm going to really go actively pursue that. So I think it's a tremendous difference.